They are a regular at the Cupcake Comedy Cabaret Room. They are just a goddamn experience. Everyone, please clap those hands together for the one and only Wolf Larsen.
So, all of the toilets suddenly grow 2 legs or 4 legs. So now, all up and down the street, there's toilets with 2 legs and 4 legs walking up and down the street. And then suddenly, all of the porta potties suddenly grow wings. And they start to fly, and the porta potties are flying through the sky like pigeons. And then, a bunch of donkeys and elephants and in suits start to jump out of everybody's penises and anuses and vaginas. And the donkeys and elephants in suits, you know, politicians, all the donkeys and all the elephants in suits, they start to sing, "Tell your lies, tell your sweet little lies, we'll tell you a bunch of lies." And while all the politicians tell you a bunch of lies, their noses turn into penises. And the penises growing out of the faces of the politicians, the penises grow bigger and bigger and bigger until all of the penises growing out of the faces of the politicians, all of the penises are ejaculating blue state and red state politics all over the polar bears in Alaska. So now, all the polar bears in Alaska are dancing and dancing, and the gooey, messy blue state, red state falling on them. And the polar bears in Alaska are dancing and singing, "Do you have 2 ears, a nose, and 2 eyes? Well, you might have a disease called Schmippy-Doo. What you need to do is take a pill or 2. And that's when this man in a tuxedo jumps out of God's anus in heaven. And the man in the tuxedo lands in front of the polar bears. And the man in the tuxedo, he says, "Side effects may include your dog turning into a sex robot and humping your wife." Yeah! And that's when the polar bears eat the man in the tuxedo. And he is delicious. And then, all throughout America, all the dogs suddenly turn into sex robots. And dogs and the sex robot dogs throughout America are humping everybody's wives. But the sex robots, they suddenly malfunction. They die. And all the sex robots, they go up to heaven. And they're up in heaven. The sex robots, they make lots of immaculate conception with everybody. But the people in heaven, they don't want to get the sex robots pregnant and have to pay child support. So everybody in heaven, they pull out of the sex robots. They ejaculate evangelical Christianity all over America. The United States of America gets pregnant. And the United States of America gives birth to Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders tossing each other's salad in a delicious 69. And Bernie Sanders looks into the camera with all the chocolate around his mouth, and Bernie Sanders says, "I ain't no socialist, I'm full of shit." And then Donald Trump, he looks into the camera with all the chocolate around his mouth, and Donald Trump says, "Woohoo! Bring Martin back to the stage." Thank you very much, y'all.
Everyone, keep it going for Wolf Larsen. Y'all can fucking say what you want, but Wolf is always true to himself and to his art. You're all a bunch of fucking phonies.